Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve the path sum 3 problem, a classic coding interview question involving binary trees. The problem asks us to find the number of paths in a binary tree where the sum of values equals a given target sum. Crucially, the path does not need to start at the root or end at a leaf, but it must always go downwards. Let's look at an example. If our target sum is 8, we can find 3 valid paths in this tree. One path goes from 5 to 3, another goes from 5 to 2 to 1, and a third path starts at -3 and goes to 11. Before we solve it, let's clarify the constraints. First, paths strictly move from parent to child. Second, paths can begin and end anywhere in the tree. And third, because node values can be negative, the running sum can fluctuate. A common first approach is the brute force method. Here, you would traverse every single node, and for each node, launch a separate search to find paths starting from there. However, this results in a time complexity of O of n squared, which is inefficient for large trees. We can optimize this significantly by using the prefix sum technique, similar to the subarray sum equals k problem. The core idea is that if the difference between the current cumulative sum and the target sum has been seen before, a valid path exists. Imagine the path from the root to the current node. If we subtract a previous prefix sum from our current total sum, and the result equals the target, then the segment between that previous point and our current node is a valid path. Here is the plan. We use a hash map to store the frequency of prefix sums encountered so far. As we traverse, we calculate the current sum, check the map for the difference, add to our count, and then recursively visit children. Crucially, we must backtrack and remove the current sum from the map when moving back up. In the code, we initialize our map with a 0 sum having a count of 1. Inside our recursive function, we update the current sum and check if current sum minus target is in our cache. After visiting left and right children, we decrement the count in the cache to ensure we don't affect parallel branches. This optimized approach visits every node exactly once, giving us a linear time complexity of O of n. The space complexity is also O of n due to the recursion stack and the hash map storage.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.